Hey guys, it's ANCAP24 again, bringing you a play out of the Rams playbook. Today we're going to stay with a consistent formation called gun tight offset tight end. The play is going to be called the spot shake. I'll go ahead and show it to you with one universal setup to beat all coverages, and then kind of show some variations off of that to give you guys some nice options with this play. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and show you cover 2 and show you the play art here. The adjustments you want to make on this is you want to block your running back for extra protection, and you want to put your A receiver on a flat route, and then go ahead and motion him over. So put your running back on a block, put your A on a flat, motion him over. On the cover 2 here, we're looking on Y as our receiver that we're targeting pretty much each play. And that X is going to drive out that free safety. The A is going to drive that cornerback to the sideline, opening up the Y. I'll show you it here real quick. Moves up the field, goes ahead and throws that ball, and get your completion right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and show it to you. Again, you can go ahead and do your X receiver as he's moving. Put your RB in there. Go ahead, let him kick it out. Makes the cut. You can throw that ball up the field and get yourself a nice yardage right there. So that's how it beats cover 2. Also, what I like on this play, we're going to do the same exact setup. And we're going to go ahead and put our running back on a block. Now look at the B receiver. The B does a stop and then a shake. And that's basically what the name of the play calls from. And what that does, it really freezes those guys and can get underneath that coverage. It's a nice option on all coverages as well to beat it. So you have 2 different ways to beat this here. You can beat it on the left hand side deep, or you can beat it underneath the B. Alright, this is a cover 2. He stops, you throw it underneath, and you just continue to go with your player. Alright, so that's cover 2. Let's go ahead and show you cover 3 and move on from here. Alright, so go ahead and pick here the cover 3 sky. Same setup. So you're going to see him moving over. It's going to be a different throw here. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's going to be more of a bullet and to the sideline, and but it is a nice play that's going to give you roughly about 15 to 20 yards. Let's go ahead and get out of this. Alright, let's go ahead. As he cuts up the field, you're pulling it to the sidelines, and you get that first down right there. So show it again, and you go to the sideline here. Put your RB in there. As it cuts upfield, you want to bullet it right there. And the reason why you're doing that is if you try to lead them up a little bit, that player that is above him will make a play at it. So this is kind of one of those guys that you don't want to try to get too greedy on the throw. Get your yardage and get out. Alright, and that's how you run the cover 3. I like that play a lot when you're running a 2-minute drill. You need to get out of bounds, move the sticks. It's really highly successful in that type of situation. So on the, let's go ahead and go back to this play. On the cover 3 as well, let's go ahead and do the same thing. And we're going to beat the defense over the middle with this B route. And it's right there. And again, that play does do a very good job, especially against a user middle linebacker, because a lot of people bite on the stop, and the next thing you know, he's just going right in front of you. So there's that throw, and I showed you that against the cover 3. Let's go ahead and look at the cover 4. And like I was saying before, your primary read, and if you really want to stay on that read the entire time, would be the wide receiver. You know, these are all stock defenses that I'm showing you guys. They can make adjustments to make it differently, but if they're not making these adjustments, this play will be open. It's hard to make an adjustment to that B route, but by all means, they can make a little bit of adjustments to the Y. So here's the Y again on cover 4 this time, and it's the same type throw you're doing with the cover 3. You're beating the guy over the top, but you want to sneak it in before that free safety has the ability to get it. Alright, so here's that throw, and you're good right there. Let's go ahead and show you the cover 4 with the B route. B comes over, and you can wait a little bit on this B, because he does have that flat route. It's very hard for the defender to jump it. So especially on this cover 4, where if you're looking at the 2 linebackers, one should be in the yellow, one should be in the flat blue, and you can get that flat right there. Now he's coming across. That guy is not going to be able to jump. So you want to throw it as he crosses him. So that's your cover 4. Let's go ahead and show you a cover 2 man and a cover 2 sink. Alright. Let's go ahead. Here's a cover 2 sink because it's right there. Alright, so see the same setup. Now cover 2 sink is definitely probably the deepest you're going to get on this route, but it does take a little bit more time. So if we wait a little bit more, then we can throw that. That was a bad throw. Go ahead and show that again. I was throwing it more like the cover 3, cover 4 because I was in that mode, but you don't have to bullet it to the left hand side on this throw. This guy's going to be open. You can just basically take your time with this throw and just get it there. Show it a couple more times here on the cover 2 sink. Like I said before, this does take a little bit more time because of the nature of the cover 2 sink, of the depth that that cornerback gets with that purple route. But once you get it, you're good to go. So the reward is there if you can get the play off. Now, if you're seeing that your protection is breaking down, that's where this B route comes into play, and you can hit them a lot quicker on the B route to get your 7 yards right there. So again, show you the B route, and we're doing the same exact setup all across the board here. And there you are. Let's go ahead and show you it against man coverage. Alright. Let's go ahead and find just our cover 2 man. Move this guy over, put him in a flat. So again, you're looking at the Y guy. Once he makes the cut, you want to put it, pass lead him up forward, and you're good there. If you time it right, you shouldn't have any issues with the free safety. If you mistime it a little bit, you don't want to pass lead it as much to the top. So if he hits the cut, you're good to go there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and show you the spot shake route on that. Alrighty. To beat cover 2 man. And you're good there. That play is going to beat the cover 2 as well. So you got some nice options on this play. The final option I want to show you is basically a very short yardage play. This works on everything but man. Okay, so if you see a zone, you can definitely use this on 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 3. Let's go ahead and show it to you against the cover 2. It's this Y route, but you're going to motion him right. Okay, let me go ahead. I lost my route there. Let's get back to resetting the play. Okay, so it's this Y route that you want to motion to the right. And you see how flat that angle is? This is going to go across the defense line and the offensive line, and being able to throw a quick hitter before the linebackers are able to react to it for the 2 to 3 yards. So it goes across the middle, and you're talking 2 to 3 yards right there. And I'll show you a couple more times. I can't stress to you guys, do not cover this against cover 2 man. So I'll show you what happens on the cover 2 man. I even leave the running back on the wheel, but go ahead and look at this with the Y, and you're good right there. It is a quick hitter. You want to do it pretty quickly on this. You wait a little longer, it's going to start getting more into the defense. All right, and you should be able to steal those couple yards. I wouldn't do this every play, guys, obviously. It's not this is something that you want to surprise your opponent on one of those clutch third downs that you're looking for. I don't know what I'm doing here with this. Let me get back to the original play and show it to you one more time here. Sometimes if you can beat them early on this, and then set up other plays with that motion, especially on 3rd and 1. But that's kind of that cat and mouse game I always talk about. So let me show you what it does against cover 2 man, or man coverage in general. That's why you want to make sure you read that it is a zone play. Let's go ahead and do the cover 2 man. Okay, when you move him over, nobody follows him, and see the guy that was supposed to be on him, he moves up a couple inches, and he actually has a good angle at cutting this ball off the Y when he runs it. Watch. And you're throwing it right at that guy. He still has him, but you're throwing it right at him. So if you see your guys on top of your receivers, see how he moved over there? Let's go ahead and throw it. And you're throwing it right at him. You know, if your guy has a good high catch in traffic, it'll still work. But it's not something that I would want to throw when you're looking for that crucial 3rd down and 1. Now, on the flip end, you know, I was hoping you could still get. I'll show it to you. I pressed the wrong button there. On the flip end, you can still hit B. Try this one more time. You still hit B on a kick out. Say if you want to run this a 2nd time and somebody wants to jump that route on man to man, you can still hit B on the inside play. So it does clear it out a little bit, but those are some definitely different options that you can do with this play. But we're gonna go ahead and just show it the way it was intended one more time before we go. I messed up there, but you can still see it still covers the cover 2 man pretty easily. And that's a wrap, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, AntCap24.